We womp womp. We are back and we are playing some more robots. As you guys know, Affinity had some pretty cool decks and pretty cool stuff show up. It was a pretty big part of the meta. So we're gonna take a little Affinity run here, see what we can do. Usual stuff: Pinnacle Emissaries, bunch of zeros, Springleaf Drums, Kappas, Thought Monitors, Thought Casts, just all the good stuff. Engineer explosives is kind of interesting without weapons manufacturing, but it is still, I think, pretty good because there's a lot of like token decks. There's a lot of like token decks. There's a lot of decks like Boros and stuff. I think this is still probably going to do pretty well. And then in the side, we've got the NWeb Detect Intrusion, counter an instant sorcery or triggered ability, and you can bounce a tapped creature back to your hand to pay for the NWeb. So it's basically like a 1 mana dispel or whatever you want to call it. There's some Vandal Blasts in here, which I didn't realize were modern legal. Blood Moons, Ashioks, the usual stuff. So we are gonna hit a little league. We're gonna jam a little league here. We're gonna see if we can do some robots, if we can put some robots into play, and we can beat down with the bots. We don't get to be on the play. This hand, I don't think it's good. I don't really like this hand either. 5. Gross. I mean, this one's fine. I guess we put back. There's 4 Kappas in the deck. I don't have a great way to shuffle. I think I want to do something like this. I don't want to go to 4. That's really what it is. Like I'm good. Oh god. I'm dead. That's game over for you, boy. They're just gonna turn 2, just put a fucking dude into play. I mean, that kind of helps. I mean, next turn is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I draw a 0, it's not bad. But like probably just a next turn's probably just equip Shadowspear. Bro, I'm sick of this Doorkeeper Thrall. Card is insanely good against my deck, huh? Pithing Needle. Is there anything I even want to like name with this against this guy? Let's see. Zoo really doesn't have many like triggered abilities. Like, do I just name a fetch land like an Arid Mesa or something? Doesn't really do a lot. I can name Fable. The only reason I'm thinking about doing this is because I'd like to get the Thoughtcast online. I don't even know if they have Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but we're just gonna name it. And pass the turn. No attacks. How do I kill this thing in my main board? EE on 2 would do it. Sink into Stupor would do it. I should have named Flooded Strand. So they don't have any big plays right now, which is decent. Show me 2 cards. No way. Oh, fuck off. Wow, this ain't a good matchup, I don't think. Just like this deck has what, 4 main deck Doorkeeper Thralls. Well, I think I'm dead. Can you stop? All right, well, I'm not going to draw anything of use, so we're going to concede game 1. That was tough. That was gross. Let's see. What do I even want? Probably like Galvanic Blast to deal with their Thralls. Pithing Needle's kind of shit. Blood Moon, not really. Emery, Intrusion, Consign. I guess Ashiok's not the worst. An EE will cut. Tormod's Crypts are really good. Sinks. I think I want to go down like a Rebuke. Shadowspear, Lavaspur Boots. I can't cut those. What if I just went down like a Crypt? Try and pull some interaction into the deck. Or just get absolutely like fucking dog walked. Get my stuffing kicked in and just move on to the next round. This hand is like, I can go. I'm gonna keep it and just hold out for like a 0 on turn 1. You just, bro. I'm gonna hold out to draw a 0 next turn, maybe. Try and get a little bit more out of the emissary. I hate this guy. I hate him. Dude just has all of it. All right, another 0 is pretty good. So let's go cast with warp. If I get, oh, they can't stop this. So we're good. Let's play Saga. If they've got a binding, I'm gonna be a little sad. I did this in the wrong order. Yep, of course. Well, we are big sad. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have played my land first. I didn't think about the stub. I like thought about the stub, but I didn't really like think about the stub. I didn't bring in Blood Moons against this opponent. Maybe there's a world where I should have brought in like a Blood Moon. I actually want, I know like Spike is a big crack your bauble kind of guy. I think right now, are you kidding me right now? Bro, can you fuck off? Just genuinely and wholeheartedly just fuck right off. All right, well now I don't care. Oh, it's all bad. I can play this. Hold up a blocker. Hope to draw like a land or a 0 off the top. Get this Kappa into play. And I'm blocking. Ain't no way you gonna catch me not blocking here. And then they're just gonna have all of it. Okay. Yep, here comes a... Yep, Doorkeeper is a fucking bitch. I've got a Rebuke. Maybe they'll just think I forgot to attach my Cranial Plating. Urza Saga. I mean, like, you know I got to attack for 4. I'm gonna block with the Doorkeeper. I'm fine to lose the Memnite. Binding. Don't care. Sure. Opponent has just all gas, no brakes. They are the poo, and I am the stink. All right, let's see what we can get. Tormod's Crypt, like, it's fine. We'll get her going, and then we're just gonna pass, make a construct on end step. As my opponent decides to fucking stone rain me with another one of these weird hairs. Sure, do not care. Doorkeeper means nothing to me. Doorkeeper never meant anything. Now I'd like to get a construct going. Ragavan not dashed. Okay. Still don't care about that. All right, let's try and make a dude. Got a 4/4 dude. So I think what I want to do is make another dude. And then we're going to get some boots. Play a Saga. Fuck it. You can take my top card if you want. And then we're just going to start shitting out dudes if we can. You're going to wrath me on fucking 0 and end my day, end my whole life, ruin my hopes and dreams. All right, so this is when they put the Flage into play that they've just like been holding on to. There's probably a world where I should have not swung with both, but like I can only just sit here and diddle myself. Wrath on 1. Perfect. Awesome. All right, well, I am neutered to the extreme. How much does Thoughtcast cost? 3? Cool. All right, well, Affinity, horrible matchup against Domain Zoo. This is when they jam the fucking... Oh, wait. Turn off auto use. Hell no. Get that weak-ass shit out of here. Something? 1, 2, 3. Give me 3 cards. Cast a Bauble. EE for 0 is not good. Let's just Bauble now. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, that's good game for me. Fuck. Okay. Whew. Thank God they shuffled that shit away. Oh, well, alright, I'll go fuck myself. It's crazy. I don't have any way to deal with this Flage right now. And I have drawn more lands. Alright, well, we're dead. I'm not gonna play this one out. That is a big L. Let's try it again. Alright, let's do it again. Blue-white control. Disgusting. I'm gonna keep this. Don't know if there's a way I can get... I guess it'll depend on my draw. If I draw a 0, I can go like Urza Saga. So I go Urza Saga, 1, 2. That leaves me short. I can play this and hold up a Rebuke. And now we've got an Opal that is online. A Saga that can start making Saga tokens next turn. And everything's peachy keen. Now I wish this was like an Emissary hand. That would have been pretty good. Well, I guess not really, because technically I didn't have the stuff, the things that I needed. So I would like to be able to leave up. I don't think there's a way I can leave up everything. We'll see what my opponent does. Give a fucking prismatic ending. I mean, do I care? Not really. Got an artifact land anyways. Now, I guess I could have shipped in for 1. So start making constructs. Unless they play a Teferi, which would be majorly annoying. Consult, sure. All right, show me your stuff. You're going to take a card into your hand. So I know I should probably be, keeping my, or using my Bauble, but I think Drew the boots. Drew the fucking boots. Drew the fucking boots, guys. With that in mind, I can go construct, get second opal, and then just chill and just start trying to do the beatdown. Because this leaves up rebuke, which I'm excited to have. My opponent needs to have like exactly a board wipe, like land board wipe, and I don't know how they win from here. I don't think they can. Because if they just, oh wait, fuck, if they do the Narset, no. All right, easy. Let's go with some of these. Detect intrusions seem pretty good. Blasts aren't good. Ashiok's not really that good. Emery no. Consign no. So let's do this because like their mana base is definitely really greedy. If I can sneak like a turn like 2 Blood Moon in, we're gonna be off to the races. So we're gonna cut here, cut here. What if I just cut the explosives because they're just kind of shitty? Yeah, let's do something like this. Let's see if we can get like a turn 2 Blood Moon in. That'd be hot. Land 1, so I can... Actually, it's not a bad hand. It's gonna put a ton... Dude, if I rip like a fucking opal off the top too, that'd be so good. Just an emissary. Sure. Then you're gonna counter my spell. I have a dispute. Sure. I'll do it again next turn. No. Thankfully, I've got second. Now, unfortunately, this is not a Blood Moon hand. Land off the top would be big. They have counterspell as well. Dog, I'm gonna need you to just fuck right off. Alright, I can't. Alright, I'd like to keep... let's see, if they play it to Fairy, I'm kind of boned. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more artifact. So the plan is attack so I can hold up. Maybe detect intrusions. They're gonna chant me, huh? Well, it was a greedy keep. Fortunately, we have 3 cards in hand. Are they gonna chant again? They are not. All right, so what if we went and cast a drum? Then what if we went and cast one of these? Then we went and attacked. Yes, sir, we're gonna penny pinch our way down. No. Nope, I can't do anything to stop that, actually. I'm being silly. All right, show me nothing. Lorien revealed. All right, that's pretty good. Is there a way... So the question becomes, do I want to Kappa? I probably need to Kappa. If I find a land, you don't have another. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you got another one. All right. Land is banging. Draw 2. I'm not going to draw 2. I'm going to be an absolute fucking dickhead. How about that? How about that one, guys? That was cool. Oops. Give my opponent the old oopsie poopsie. Thundering Falls. All right, if they board wipe me, I might have to just cry. Yeah, that was a huge fuck up on my part. Thankfully, if they try to like kick a chant, I've got the intrusion. Oh, I think I've seen it all. Like I'll give it a draw. Oh, they just had everything. Oh, I can't even deal with the fucking verdict. Memnite. There's no, I guess it's like, I'm just gonna hit them. I don't care about drawing cards at this point. I just want to put them on a fucking clock. Yeah, we'll call that one there. Can't deal with that spell. All right, let's not fuck it up. We can do this. You know, not play directly into a draw spell into a Narset. That would be really good of me to not do again. All right, we're gonna play first. We're gonna get a banger opening hand that has no lands. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Keep this hand. Put back. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Hold up Rebuke. Or is it Saga? This might be dumb. Mulligans to 6. All right, let's see if they force this. Okay, so we're gonna go here, here. Then I can go, I guess, well, no, because I wouldn't have the opal online if I needed it this turn. So we're just going to go with one of these. We're going to just hit our opponent. That's coming in. So let's go boots, equip. 2 damage coming in. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not a good Magic player. I need to not attack now. Yeah, I needed to not attack there. They're gonna probably eat my boots, and I'm gonna be fucking pissed that I didn't do this correctly. Isochron Scepter, huh? You just got it? Perfect. That's good for me. I love it here. I didn't cut the Pithing Needle. Attacking, I can go 1, 2, 3. So no attack. And then we're gonna just counter a Teferi, make a dude, counter a Teferi, and get a Pithing Needle into play. Show me your Teferi. 1, 2. How much do I care about the 2 damage? All right, now the question is, am I getting... I think I need to float the mana. Well, let's see. If I float, I can't equip the new one. But honestly, I think I just want dudes. Yeah, let's just make dudes. And then Pithing Needle, naming Isochron Scepter. Hope it's good enough. All right. Well, if they Teferi, sure. So we're gonna make a dude. I don't need to get an opal. What do I want? Like, there's really not a ton that I could want. I guess like Shadowspear is fine. All right. Well, we have beaten the control. We did it. We found the line. We turned shit sideways and said die. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's maybe do it again. All right, we are back in here for game number 3. This hand is kind of butt. All right, so let's see. I really don't like this hand either. Go to 5 and pray. I guess this is an okay 5. We'll put back 1, 2, and just hope to redraw into something better. Oh. I feel like I know, is this like infect? I think the plan is, well, now I feel like a silly guy. I can get turned to Kappa by just holding all of this stuff. So I'm not going to play anything yet. Next turn, I'm going to just like dump everything out, get turned to Kappa going, and hope it's good enough. But we will see. But yeah, this would have been so much better if I had kept the other guy. Would have been able to go like blue, make 1, 2, 3 dudes, but not the world that we get to live in, unfortunately. I made my decision. Here we are. So we're up against is this like, this wouldn't be Boggles, or this might be Boggles. That would be insane. Giver of Runes, sure. This Engineered Explosives on 1 is going to go crazy. So we're going to go Saga Trigger, 1, 2. I'd love to get that on 1. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to do it because I'd rather get the sagas going. Yeah, so let's do it like this. Unfortunately, like on 1 would have been insane. I've got 2 more in the deck. I feel like I should be able to dig for them. Maybe there's a world where I'm supposed to do it, make a saga next turn. But yeah, I feel like I need to get some form of pressure, and I need to start pushing some damage in here. But let's see, sideboard, we're gonna go crazy with never mind, we're not gonna go crazy with anything. We don't have any of the kill stuff, the board wipes and stuff in the deck. Ooh, another Horizon Canopy. All right, so opponents digging. All right, so they've got, dude, I really need to draw my next copy of Engineered Explosives. So, all right, we'll go to the end step. I was going to say that's an insane attack. Yeah, that would have been a crazy attack. All right, maybe we'll just draw the Natty EE. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I think I just have to float the mana here. All right, so let's think. I've got Tormod's Crypts, Opals, Baubles, Memnites. What am I getting on 1? Probably nothing on 1. Grab like a Memnite. Play the EE. So yeah, I want to float mana. I just kind of want to end this dude's day. So let's grab a Memnite. Play the Urza's Saga. Play an Explosives on 1. And yeah. What do you got for me, opponent? Is this good enough? All right, we can go next. All right, well, the main deck EEs are pretty good. Consigns, no. Is there a order I want like Galvanic Blast in the deck somewhere? Maybe go down like a plating, like a Pithing Needle. I still don't really know what our opponent's trying to do. So maybe like game 2, I'm just gonna cut like a needle. Maybe the EEs are just gonna be good enough. They didn't play any basics. I kind of want to see if I can get him with a Blood Moon now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I care about the rebukes, so maybe I cut like 2 more rebukes. So this is either like Boggles or it's like Infect maybe. Let's try something like this. Their mana, I mean, like they get to fix their mana. I guess that's probably a good reason to not run because they've just got like a 1 metric ton of mana dorks. So I don't think there's a reason for me to want to run that. Maybe like a Tormod's Crypt can come out, bring in like a Blood Moon. I'm sure they're gonna have so much interaction because they're in green. They're gonna have plenty of ways to deal with my stuff. So I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I want to cut the rebukes. So let's try this. Let's see how this works out. Definitely interesting. Not the world's greatest hand, but I think I'm gonna keep it and just like hope maybe draw a third 0 and kind of go kind of crazy with it with the Pinnacle Emissary. All right, so my opponent is just they're playing Mana Dork Tribal. I don't know what that means for me, but I'd like to just always yield, resolve this, play this. I guess we'll put a stop in your upkeep, and then we'll have dudes for days, and then we'll just crack Bauble because we can, so we don't have to worry about our Opal being online. We're good there. Next turn we'll play the Saga. Even Mind Sensor. That's hilarious. Okay. Gross and Stinky. Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated. Sure. I still feel decent. All right, so they missed their land drop. That's pretty solid. I'm not upsetty spaghetti about that. So now we just go here. It's just like no, I'm just gonna just start getting busy. Getting busy with it. There's no reason for me to need to do much. So I'm just gonna, I think, chill next turn, sink, hold up sink if I need to. If not, make some constructs. Sure. Yeah, you got all the ways to stop me from searching. That is cute. I don't particularly care about that though. Like, sure, I'm gonna lose out on the Saga, but I can just go crazy style with it. And we'll make a dude. It's like a green, and they're trying to do like maybe like a green-white prison, or are they just doing like, are these just sideboard cards? I have no idea. So the other thing I can do, I can sink the Arbiter, get the boots, opponent. They probably they have to have a path is why they're making this attack. So I can bounce the Arbiter. No, I'm just going to do this. Let's do this. Let's let them path it. I'm sure that they've got it. Okay, so they're pitch casting a Solitude. I'm okay with that. Aven Mind Sensor enters the exile zone. So now, yeah, so we're gonna take this hit. I don't care. I could bounce. All right, so what are the 1s or 0s that I like actually care about? The 1s and 0s, there isn't really any that I care about. So let's see, a Darksteel Citadel. I think I'm just going to float the mana right now. I don't want to search. I think I'd rather just get the Kappa down. Let's see. If I paid 1, 2, that would leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I guess it wouldn't let me pay the... Oh, interesting. Well, either way, I wasn't really that interested in... doing it anyways, but it is definitely a little annoying. So let's play this, trigger the Kappa, and now I'm just going to hold out. I've got a big dude. Okay, so I asked the opponent, it's a Death and Taxes variant that they're trying. So kind of like a prison-y sort of thing. So not bad. I mean, it's Archon Shore. That doesn't really do a lot for me, or doesn't mean a lot to me. It does kind of fuck up with the warping stuff. Let's see, if I just play this on 0, just to get a Kappa trigger, play my land tapped, I can hold up. I mean, what does this say? Oh, I can only cast 1 spell. So I don't think that I really care to make my land drop right now. I got my opponent on a 2-turn clock. Then I can bounce the Stony Silence on end step. Yeah, bounce the Stony Silence on end step, and then just chill. All right, we got there. All right, easy. That was just like a quick little slapperooski. Yeah, opponent was, like I said, he was trying out a little Death and Taxes variant that he brewed up. So I like the innovation. You know, Death and Taxes, I think it's kind of cool, but unfortunately it just kind of got donked on by ye old Affinity. We will take the play for game number 3. Oh god, if this hand was just like 1 Pinnacle Emissary. I don't think I can keep this hand. Yeah, I can't get enough artifacts. I don't want to go to 4. So let's put back Sink, Plating. And since I can't get a turn 1, I kind of want them to think that I'm playing Belcher. But yeah, since I can't get a turn 2 Saga going, I'm just gonna play the Soporific Springs first. That way I can hold up like a Metallic Rebuke next turn, go like Saga, Bauble, hold up Rebuke, and just kind of chill. Blue, red. All right, is it Prowess? It is Prowess. Oh no, it looks like it's a mirror match. So Mold of 5 is tough. It's all stinky poo poo doo doo for me. Opponent just had gas, and they had the gas and I had the poo. Hopefully I can draw an EE and just like EE on 0 and set both of us back, or set him back to the Stone Age. But I do get my Saga first. So if they don't have a Saga, the plan might actually be to just try and like dig for like go Saga and then try and play the other thing. Find my Pithing Needle is the words I'm trying to use. Yeah, so go like Needle on my opponent, Needle on the ace, a Shadowspear, huh? So that is just free since I've got my spear. So now we're just going to hold up a Rebuke. Next turn, play Otawara. Turn after that, get like Pithing Needle, name Urza Saga, and hope that this is enough. I also wouldn't be too upset about, yeah, I think I don't want you drawing cards. That could bite me. But I need to, I mean, if they just go like Kappa, yeah. Yep, well, I think I have lost this game. I guess there is a world where I just name, like, I equip my shadows. I can't really equip my Shadowspear. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is. Unfortunately, did not, I fell for the bait. I do have 2 Vandal Blasts in the side, as well as an Emery. So there's definitely like potential outs, but I'm not feeling very good about it. I should have just let him draw and counter their Kappas, but like, I don't know. That just like, either way, I mean, they're getting their cards anyway. So like, what does it really matter? I am excited to bring the Vandal Blast in for sure. And they've got 2 in hand. I'm at 11. Make a dude, and then see what I draw. Let's just pop Bauble now because I would rather draw. Okay. Well, they're not going to EE on 0. They'll EE on 1, if I had to guess. Pinnacle's not bad. Cranial Plating. I float a mana. I can go get Mox Opal. I can play the Emissary, play the drum. I can start trying to make my guy big. So what I want to do is get 1 copy of Mox Opal. Tap for a blue, cast with a warp. It's not like the most insane. I can go either equip or play the plating. I don't think they can just like straight up kill me. So I think I want to get this into play. Let's equip here. And yeah, here's 16. I do wish that I had had enough mana to be able to get the spear and the thing on, but you know, opponent's got an explosives that they're gonna play on one probably, but I've got more pressure, so they can go EE on one, pop it, kill my spear, my drum, or they can EE on 0. That's probably actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably the better way. I should have maybe put the spear on. Don't know. Right now I'm definitely lost in the sauce. Okay, so they're not doing that. Interesting. So they just gonna let me... Are they gonna try and kill me? Do they have 3 artifacts in their hand? Oh, didn't do the math. All right, well, that was unfortunate. All right, so Vandal Blast for sure. No, I don't think I want Galvanic Blast. Do I want an Emery? Some number? Let's see. I know I want Vandal Blast. I know like Tormod's Crypts are not the strongest. Maybe there's a world where I bring in an Emery. I cut. Pithing Needle is still really good. That's good. These are all like fine, good cards. A Rebuke is really strong. Do I even need the Emery? I don't think I need the Emery in this spot. I think I'm just going to bring in 2 Vandal Blasts, hold in 1 Tormod's Crypt in case they bring in Emery, so I've got a little bit of counterplay against that. They don't really care about the intrusions. The Galvanic Blasts are like fine, but they're not super good. Ashiok no, Blood Moons no, Tormods a cut, and yeah. So I think we're going to go with that. We're just going to bring in 2 Vandal Blasts, cut 2 Tormods. Quick, clean, and easy. All right, let's see if we can do it. If we can make the crazy comeback here. Hand is not really doing much. Opponent has joined me. I think I want to keep this. I think I want to put back the Thought Monitor. I don't know if this is right. Let me know in the comments, but I do like the idea of going like 1, 2, next turn, put a Saga into play, get the Thought Cast on, like just hoping it's good enough. There's no need to play anything right now because I can see what my opponent's going to try and do. If they like just dump their hand like they did last time, I'm probably going to just EE on 0, pop it, kill all their stuff. A Mox Opal draw would be the most insane because that would let me go Urza Saga, Cranial Plating, Memnite, Engineer, Mox Opal. Like I basically just get to put my entire hand on the battlefield. All right, so opponent's got nothing. We're playing a slow game. The Saga triggers. Is there a world where I just do this? I think I want to do this because I can always hold these up and play them next turn on 0 and not have to worry. Because I do need to find 3rd land to get the Saga going, or 3rd mana source, I guess technically is what I'm looking for. So let's see what my opponent's got. 3rd land or Opal off the top would be the best draw, I think, because that lets us get Sagas going, and then you know we've still got the Thought Cast, we've still got EE and Memnite. Like we've got play, we've got things that we can do. And so yeah, I'm hoping that that's how this works out. That is the goal. Opponent is on the Scalding Tarn, the fetch land version, which I am not. I'm assuming they're probably also on weapons, which I'm not, which I don't know, may or may not be wrong. I think weapons is like, it's always going to be like the first card that you cut no matter what. So like, I don't know if that's like the best, the worst. I don't know. It's definitely interesting. But we will see. We'll see what happens. Opponent's playing. Yep. They've got some lands. I imagine they're going to like warp, dump a bunch of stuff and just put a Kappa into play and just make me really, really sad. Memnite, okay. Do they just have like all of the cards for... All right, well now I'm for sure... If they get to 6 artifacts, I'm screwed anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna Yeah, so I'm glad I kept the crypt in. Even though they didn't hit anything, I do need to deal with that Emery. They've got still no, so they're just going to hit me for 2, I assume. Yeah. 2 mana. Maybe I should have brought in the Galvanic Blast. Maybe I'm going to live to regret that. But alas, here we are. Let's see. No, I didn't draw the land. Shit. Let's play. So if I go cast here, so this gives me 3 artifacts. Thought cast should cost 2. Find a land. All right, there's a land. I think I want to make it a Spire Bluff. And let's throw this on here. Beefy Memnite. And then I think the plan, I think I'm still just making sagas. I don't have a great way to deal with the Emery. I mean, unless they like attack with it. So now here's a really interesting decision that I have to make. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, so they get their Kappa first. I didn't think about that. So now Tormod's Crypt doesn't matter. So I guess I'm going to see what my draw is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can float, play the Kappa, haste it, go get a... Is there a world where I just go get Pithing Needle on Shadowspear? Probably. Or do I get my own Shadowspear, equip it onto the Memnite? So if I do that, so if I get Shadowspear, I'll pay 1, 2, that leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still equip, I think. It's either Pithing Needle on Shadowspear or it's my own Shadowspear. I think it's got to be my own Shadowspear. Yeah, let's get my own Shadowspear. Let's play Saga. Let's cast Kappa going here. Blue, 1, 2. And I guess we'll tap the Memnite. Well, I can tap the Shadowspear. Or no, hold up. Control Z, Z. So let's tap here, here, here. So then this will let me equip Shadowspear. Play this. And then just go for like Omega Lethal next turn. Hopefully. Got second plating. So now that I know that they've brought in their Emery, I'm probably more interested in bringing in the... show me your stuff. What do you got? Can you do 18 damage to me? Pithing Needle. Probably going to name Cranial Plating, if I had to guess. But that's not the worst, I guess, because I can still just put the plating into play. Yeah, I can still like put the plating into play. I can't attach it, but I'm still going to get to start like shoving damage through, which isn't horrible. I can also just like move the Shadowspear over to the Memnite, which I think I'm interested in doing. So I'm just going to play my second plating. Do they just don't name Cranial Plating? Don't name it. Don't do it. Oh, you mother. So let's see. Now the question becomes for me. Yep, you've got that. You got 1 in hand. I think, oddly, I'm winning this race. So I moved the I guess it'll depend on my draw, obviously, but I moved the Shadowspear over to the Memnite so that they can't just chump it. I'll get a draw as well. Forgot about that. All right, so now we're going to go Urza Saga trigger. 1, 2. So it doesn't leave me the ability to... Let's cast, yeah. So I think what I want to do, I want to cast get the Memnite going, get the Kappa. Let's move this onto here using 1, 2. And then since I can't make a Saga token, let's just play second plating. So now if my opponent wants to block, they've got to block with their Emery if they want to kill my Memnite. So the question is, do they care? Okay, so they are going to take that trade. Okay, that's fine with me. Brother, why would you even block? All right, well, now I have lost, I believe. I should have not done that. Of course, their last card in hand was, in fact, just an Unholy Heat. Let's see. So they swing. I mean, I've got... Technically, it's not over. So they don't have any... All right, so I'm going to be throwing this Memnite under something here. Oh, no, they can just make a construct haze. Let's see what they do. But I'm thinking I'm probably dead here. That was... I definitely made the greedy play. trying to do that. So this is going to be I'm 95% certain. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Unfortunate. Yeah, I took a little bit of the greedy line. Unfortunately, did not work out for me. You know, I could have kept like the Shadowspear on, attacked, you know, done that whole thing, but like it just not a single thought in my head about the fact that they could have had Unholy Heat as their last card of all cards. Because if there's no Unholy Heat, I gain 9, puts me up to you know, puts me in a much better position. And they lose their Emery. You know, I get a chance to maybe dig deeper. I can move my Shadowspear back to my Kappa. Like it was, I don't think it was a bad play. I just think it was a unfortunate that my opponent just like actually factually had it. But you know, what can you do about that? All right, this is for the 3-2 for the beans and tomatoes. Let's do it. Let's this hand 1, 2, 3. This hand doesn't do a lot is the problem. Like I can, yeah, I think this is a mulligan. Tell me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that hand was a mulligan. This hand is a lot better. Let's put back. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought cast, redraw. Put back the explosives, I guess. We'll get to draw a card. So the plan, now I just need to resolve. Okay, so this is Living End. Ooh, this is, gotta go fast. What are the odds that they play Force of Negation? All right, play my land, play this, play this, play this, and Thought cast, draw 2, please, for me. Don't have it. You motherfucker. That's not great. I guess I'm leaving myself open to drawing Mystical Dispute. That sucks. Just like that. All right, so I made the right decision. Yeah, that was less than ideal though. I mean, I'm just gonna like, if they've got it this turn, they've got it this turn. Like, there's only so much I can do to play around that. I just like, I mean, how many things can they actively cycle? Because now I can just hold up the rebuke for the rest of the game. All right, so now they're probably going to just do it. They've got 5/7s in the grave. They've got a Street Wraith. I imagine they want to get more out of it, but I don't know. We shall see. You know, if I die on turn 2 or turn 3 off of this, I die on turn 3 off of this, you know? There's only so much to be done. If not, I can at least rebuke. All right, they've probably got it. Yep. Well, I'm just gonna. I am dead. I'll just concede there. Did they reveal living? Yeah, they did. All right, so this is Living End, huh? Ashiok can come in. Is this a consign matchup? No, actually, I think I want the Detect Intrusions and possibly the Emerys. Yeah, so I think I want the Detect Intrusions. I think I want the Emerys. The counter spells are good. Pithing Needle, no. I think I want to trim on the Thought Monitors, or no, I think maybe I cut like a Thought Cast, a Thought Monitor. EEs are not good in this matchup because all their shit is big. It is a 0, which I'm losing out on, but like maybe I just want to do something like this. Let's do something like that. Well, no, if I'm going down 0s, I want to cut the Thought Monitor. Is there? Well, no, they can force cycle, so I don't really care about that. EE, no. Pithing Needle, consign. I could like consign the trigger. I don't think that's what I want to do. I'm going to just hope that this right here is going to be good enough. Keep. We got pressure I can apply early. Let's always yield. And let's get a crypt going. And then we're done. I'm presenting a lot of damage like literally next turn, which is kind of sweet. So I can go Otawara, Cranial Plating, equip, swing for a bunch of damage. Do they have like a dispute that they're holding up? Or no, they've probably got the like a Force of Vigor. All right, so now the question is, do I hold up Rebuke? I guess I want to see what they do with this Cranial Plating. Let's equip to one of these guys. And let's swing in for 11 damage. Cool. No Force of Vigor. No Force of Vigor, please. Please. No, I'm not strong enough. I mean, that's stupid and annoying. How about that? I don't like that. If I draw a land next turn, I can hold up Dispute. I'm going to hold up Dispute anyways. I'm not going to let what happened to me. Oh, one land. All right, perfect. I'm not like the most upset about that. Urza Saga is a really good land. And a red. Let's just play this guy. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little well, they can't get their next turn, right? They missed their land. So let's just bring the beat down, the hurtin'. So I still got the Emissary. The Saga's going to be able to make me a dude. Like, I think I'm in a decent spot. I mean, they are just dead to my Mystical Dispute that I have in hand. Saga trigger. Let's just attack. Attack. Turn sideways, creatures. Nope, just kidding. I'm a liar. And then we're just gonna pass and not do anything. I forgot how the math works. I thought I had 10. I very much did not have 10 damage. I am glad that they no longer have Violent Outburst. That was just like, this would have been like the worst spot in the world for them to just have like the outburst and just like end my day. Show me your spell. I am not dead this time. I did not play a foolish game of let me just get killed and you are dead. Match is tied. Fun, exciting, interactive games. All right, is there anything I want to bring in game 3? Not really. I think like the plan is to just put pressure, put dudes into play. This hand is so close. If this was not a Darksteel Citadel, I can go 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm just gonna hold on. This is game 3. I'm gonna just hope to draw some sort of like red source or an additional colored, or just red source right here. Nope. I mean, that's not horrible. Let's play Ornithopter. Let's go for a blue, warp an Emissary. Just putting pressure into play. Yeah, if this was a blue source, this would have been the most insane hand. So now my opponent's holding up a force. For sure. Yeah. Shardless Agent forced. So next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't crack my Bauble because I'd like to get my Kappa into play. Or do I risk finding another 0? I think I want to chance it for another 0 because I think I need to be prepared. Because another 0 plus an untapped land. All right, so they're going to hold up a Waker. So a blue land would be crazy style. Because that would let me hold up Detect Intrusions. All right, that's perfect. Yes, let's cast. I would love 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's cast this. Boop, 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 boop. Because then I can web sling back my... or N-web back my Ornithopter. If they'd like to... yeah, Waker's good. Opponent's going to go for it, I think. All right, Kappa triggers. So I do need exactly target instant, sorcery, or triggered ability. I don't really care about them casting the boy, or the Cascader. I am interested in countering their... how many cards are you revealing? 22 cards have entered the revealed zone. Clarion, Conqueror, Waker, Shardless. Let's pick this up. Get N-webbed. And then I just need to draw either a counter spell or a way to stop them from probably doing it again. So they've pitched 2 Shardless. So there's 1 Shardless in play, 1 on bottom, 1 in exile. I like my chances, kind of. So show me your top. All right, I'm okay with them drawing a living end. 1, 2, 3. There isn't a way for me to get this Emissary into play very well, because I'm still trying to hold up mana for... so if I do Emissary, Kappa becomes a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm putting them on a 1-turn clock and just daring them to draw it. Or daring them... I mean, I don't have anything anyways, so like there's no real reason for me not to... I mean, I guess the reason for me not to go for it is if they do have it, they go Cascade again and bring their stuff back. What is my out to winning from there? So if they have it in hand, which I'm hoping they just don't, that they're hoping they can draw it. I mean, I'll have, let's see, I will have 3, so that's gonna enter. So 5, 6, 7. I am gonna make what I think is the greedy play, and we're gonna just do this and hope that they don't have it. Because I can't really posture that I have a counter spell anyways, so I think if they do Living Death me, it is what it is. I'm going to put them on a clock. I win next turn if they don't draw a Cascader, or if they don't have a Cascader. Oh, that was probably... No. I know they drew a Living End. No. Oh, I should have... Yep. Fuck, that was a mistake. I forgot I was drawing off the Bauble. Of course, it was the exact fucking card that I needed. I mean, I am at 17. I would have won, I think, if I had not done that. So I go 1, 2, 3. Let's just make a guy now. Turn on my Opal. 1, 2. I can't cast that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Damn it. I needed them to just not have it for one turn. Again, I shouldn't have gotten so aggressive. I would have won if I had played to the outs of the literal top card of my library being Metallic Rebuke. That sucks. I think I have lost this. Yep, swinging for 13. Now there's no way they can swing with all, right? Like that's just not a... Okay, so they're just gonna swing with those 2. No blocks. Take 10, and I'm probably going to lose. Let's see, what do they have for me? An Emissary. All right, what are my outs? It's got to start with Shadowspear, which I can't equip, so I think I'm just going to float the mana, get the Shadowspear. Where are you, Shadowspear? I think I need to start by drawing 2 cards, hopefully. They don't just have Force of Negation. That's an interesting draw. Equip here. Do they just have like a cast with Warp? I should probably do the math to figure out if they've got... So they can Force of Negation, or they can bounce this. Yep, evoke. Let's just put it on the bottom. Let's cast this. Choose this one. So it's a 4/5 still. If I play this, it's a 5. I go up to 12. I still die. I think I'm dead. Fucking, oh my god. The one turn I decided to just be a little... Damn it. Damn it. Well, hold up. Technically, I'm not dead because I'm going to gain 4. They can swing for 10. If I warp in this Emissary, we're not dead yet, unless they've got like Force of Vigor as their last card in like Force plus green card. Oh, they just didn't even have to block. All right, well, I'm dead. Oh, that's so disappointing. I went for the greed line and it did not pay off. Oh, damn. Well, that's super unfortunate. I would have won the game had I not played like a dickhead. But I mean, the deck seems fine. Like it's a fair deck. It goes fast. You got to mulligan aggressively. I don't know if it's really my play style, like specifically. I've tried it a couple times. I've got the deck built. Maybe it's a little bit better with the weapons and stuff like that. But I don't know. I didn't feel super great about the deck. Probably not one that I would personally play, but I'm sure that there are people who are much better at this deck than I am. So I will, leave the games like those to them. But I had to give it a try. Affinity did have a pretty good showing at the PT, like percentage wise. So I wanted to give it the old college try. But yeah, that is that for this week. So I am going to peace out. Tell you guys to go have a good day.